Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 193. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello. You know, I never wear a necklace when we do this because you can't see it because look at where my microphone is.
Yeah, you're right.
You do a little side mic.
I do a side mic. I
I
can't
do a
an
below
underneath.
mic. I do an underneather.
Do a baloney mic.
A baloney mic?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, Noelle.
All I heard was baloney when you said you did a below. I heard
You're
a
so
baloney.
funny. You're
I
very
love
funny.
baloney.
Happily Ever After, season 7, episode 6. If you guys want more of just me and Noelle talking about baloney, go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where you will get our other episodes of BS. That is our favorite podcast that we do. Also, we're covering 90 Day Fiance, the single life over there. So go join Patreon, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Noelle.
Tracy.
Anticlimactic. I'm just
Okay.
using words to describe this.
Last week, we spoke
Yeah.
about how this week was going to be all of the parties.
Yeah.
The parties were boring AF.
Okay. I can't believe
Yeah.
that we're calling these things parties.
They're not parties. They're people talking at a table.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I can't believe that. Okay. So we have a lot to unpack today.
Yes.
And we're gonna start off with Angela and Michael.
Okay.
So we see the first of Michael IRL.
Yeah, this is like episode 6, right? Or something.
Yes. So he's in the pool and they
Mhm.
put some goggles on him and
Mhm.
he's getting swim lessons.
He is me in the pool.
It was so funny. So his friends are sitting on the side of the pool watching him
Mm-hmm.
and they go, "Put your big head inside the water."
I'm like, this is me. He's afraid to put his face in. He's
Mhm.
afraid to do everything.
Okay, but has he never showered?
What do you mean?
You're standing in water. It's
He's
not like
scared.
it was cute though. So
It is cute.
he said that he's scared because when he was 26, he almost drowned
In a pool, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or in the tub.
in a puddle
You never know.
in the toilet. So they have him on a kickboard. This is exactly how you teach children to swim, or adults, I
Mhm.
guess, right?
Yeah.
I never taught an adult, but I've taught children.
You'll teach me one day.
I am going to teach you one day.
I know.
When we were in the Hamptons, you were doing quite okay.
I did okay.
Yeah.
I guess I get more graceful with age.
Is that what you call it? Graceful? I don't know about
I call
that.
it graceful.
I don't know about that. And then he starts jumping in the pool, and I'm like, wow, he's really jumping in the pool.
Okay, so I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh, so you're afraid to put your face in.
But you're jumping
now
in,
you're
like
jumping
you're
in.
cannonballing in.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're jumping into the shallow end, but still.
Yeah, aren't you like not supposed to do that? I don't know. That's what I hear.
He has on an Angela nameplate, but
Uh-huh.
like a regular one, not like a Soulja Boy one, not like a big crazy
No,
one.
like the ones that we wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
Mhm.
crazy. So his friends are like, "Oh, how's your wife? How's your grandmother?"
Is this how you dive into Angela's people?
I
Thank
did
you
not,
for doing that.
I did not
Uh-huh.
enjoy that at all.
Mhm. But he misses her so much.
He said he misses her so much, and
much.
he hasn't seen her since 2 years ago at their wedding.
That's wild. But COVID.
You know what's
Right.
even more wild?
What?
Did you see their t-shirts that they were wearing
When? Who?
when they were sitting on the pool?
I
so
saw
that-
them, but I didn't pay attention to them.
Okay, so Michael had his inside out because it must have had something
Yeah.
like vulgar or maybe a brand or whatever. The neckline of their t-shirts are almost like mock neck turtlenecks, all of them.
Really?
They're so high. I'm like, these guys are gonna choke.
Okay, I need to see this.
Yeah. So Peter had his fake Supreme shirt on.
I like that.
So he explains that Angela has not sent him enough money. So his friends are like, you should get a job. And he's like, no, she doesn't want me to work.
Right.
So, and she doesn't want him to have friends. So he said that he activated his Instagram so he could become an influencer, and she wants him to take it down.
Yeah, she won't let him do anything.
Okay. I hate that word, let.
Okay, I understand that, but she is very intimidating. So I do
Okay, fine,
understand
but I'd be
why.
like- So she's making it like he's asking her to pay him off.
Yeah.
And that's not what's happening.
No, he needs money.
He's like, I need money. So either I'm going to be an influencer and I'm going
Right.
to use my following
Right.
to make some cash, or you're going to send me the money you promised me.
And she's like, no, sorry, you have to. I'm not doing either.
Right.
And he's dancing.
And his friend said
cute.
that his dance steps are whack.
Well, I liked them. Good for you, Michael.
Well, he said that he really wants a voice in the marriage.
I get it, but You didn't go into the relationship
never
with
had
a
a
voice. You're
marriage.
not. You're
You
never.
never had a voice.
Yeah, you're never gonna have one.
You can't give the voice to the voiceless.
No, you can't though.
So now Angela's on the plane with her friend.
They probably smoked 100 cigarettes in the bathroom.
They definitely did. But also,
Yeah.
do you notice something that she said?
What did she say?
She's like, Nigeria, baby, Niger.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, she kept saying Niger. And I'm like, okay.
I did not notice that. I'm telling you, in the beginning when they show her and she's like,
Yeah.
she's in front of the Growing Up Gotti house. I swear. Like I look at this and I'm like, this is not your house.
Yeah, no.
This is Growing Up. This is Victoria Gotti's house.
In Long Island, New York. So it's been 11 hours of no smoking. So her and her friend, as the tradition continues, they're smoking in the airport bathroom.
This is their thing.
She's been there for 6 times now to Nigeria. And do you know?
I wonder how long that's probably so long it takes to get there.
Yeah, I heard it takes like 47 hours. I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah, but no, I mean, to get from here to like, I think Israel's like 18 hours or something. I can't even.
It's a lot of hours. Let's see.
And I think it's like broken up a lot of times.
Let's see. JFK to Nigeria. Flight time.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 hours to Lagos.
That's a lot. My head.
18 hours. 18 hours to Nigeria.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, listen, what you do for love, I get it.
Oh, well, that includes an average layover of 4 hours.
Oh, so it is a connecting
nonstop.
Yeah.
9 hours and 30 minutes.
That is much less than I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, what's the real answer?
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. There's also
no
travel restricted to this destination because of COVID. You need a COVID-19 vaccination or negative test required before departure.
Okay, good.
Okay,
good
so if you guys are going, just
if you guys are going to Nigeria, take a test.
Take a test.
Take a test
on the plane.
Get your boosties.
Get your boosties.
Get your boostie.
Why is Angela having such a hard time speaking? Is it because of A, her lip injections, or B, her new top teeth?
Her new top teeth.
Okay, but I feel like
I don't think they're
could
secure.
It be a combo?
I don't know. I don't think her teeth are secure.
Right.
Like, I understand what you mean about the lips because she's not opening her mouth very wide anymore. But it seems like she's got to hold her teeth steady.
Okay, but also, why didn't she get bottom teeth to match the top teeth?
She can't.
Why?
She can't do any. She lives in half-ass universe. You know what I mean? She can't do anything full ass.
Right. Yeah. Except for get one.
Yes. She looks very unwell. Even when they do the flashbacks of before her surgery, she looks so much better.
She did.
It flips me out.
She tells this really weird story about how when she first got to Nigeria with Michael, he said that there are hawkers on the street and she thought he was saying hookers.
Hookers. What?
And it was like,
but she also couldn't say hawkers right either because of her mouth.
Yes. And I'm like, what? This is like maybe not the word choice.
This is not
right now.
Great.
So her and her friend have separate hotel rooms, which means that she's planning on
playing hide the tamale.
So it's 11:07 p.m. and she's putting on her ponytail because she told him to take down his Instagram again. Why are we doing this again? This is episode 6. Every episode she has said, take down your Instagram, and he said, LOL, send me $5,000.
The ponytail really got me. Maybe that's why I did a ponytail today.
Are you channeling Angela?
I'm channeling Angela and Lindsay. The way she put it on, and she didn't even blend.
She flipped it.
Her
she never blends it. She never blends the cotton candy with the plastic.
I can't take it. It's so funny.
Her real hair is like Barbie hair that I have washed and styled against the directions.
Troll hair. Yes, against the directions.
Yeah,
but yes, troll hair.
Yeah, that's for sure. So Renee comes in her Gucci hat.
I like it. Good for her.
And Angela's like, I own everything. And
so she has to bring her marriage license because she wants to prove that she owns everything. What is wrong with her?
It's not the worst idea she's ever had. If you're going to go there to do something crazy, then you should have some kind of proof.
I guess, but it's like, here's the marriage license because I own this car. You know,
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, what if she was going to get arrested and they're like, prove you're his wife? We're going to arrest you until then.
I just feel like you're going there with the intent to do something
this
very
is very bad.
I
Yeah,
hate
of course,
this.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
She said that she never imagined that he would hurt her. And I believe that because she thought that he was weak. She thought that he would be weak enough to never ever do anything.
She thought he'd be a yes man.
Well, I hope she paid this Uber in cash and not in what Michael usually gets paid for.
She can't do that right now. They'll flip out.
Yeah, that's true. Or she could definitely do that because she could flip him out.
She could give a good pay.
Anyway, she'll give a tip. So his car is outside and they're like banging on his door and he's not.
Right.
It's also like late. Could he be sleeping or not home?
She called him and she's like, you better stay awake. You better stay awake.
Yeah, but what is that?
They were also smoking in the cab. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Isn't it illegal to smoke in an airport bathroom?
Yeah, of course it is.
So then why do they do it on camera?
I don't know. She's dumb.
All right. So his car is outside and he won't answer the door. And so she's going to tear off like that little wind guard.
Yeah. I guess that's the only thing she can grab.
I mean, take it off anyway.
Right. But it's like, what are you doing?
And she says to the camera people, quote, put your feet in my shoe.
Now, if it were me and I was waiting for him to answer, he wouldn't answer. I would just get a chair and sit in front of his house and be like, you have to come outside eventually. I wouldn't start like no, breaking his car.
But it's her car.
Break his house window then and go in the house.
Okay. At least that would, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I would break his house window.
Yeah. Right. I would just break his house window. It's so much better.
Oh God.
We're better people.
Put your feet in my shoe.
Okay. I don't want to.
With a sock or no sock?
I don't want to do any of that.
I don't feel like that's hygienic.
I don't think it's hygienic. I just like don't.
I think she meant walk a mile in my shoes.
I'm gonna say that, or put yourself in my shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Put my feet. Okay. She was very specific.
Put my feet in her shoes.
Well, speaking of mental health, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Noelle,
Tracey.
It can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem-solving mode, which Angela clearly was not.
Yes.
When you're faced with a challenge in life, such as your husband not answering the door after 2 years.
That is true.
But when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small.
Awesome.
Noelle and I have been using BetterHelp online therapy for quite a while. I think
like that, years now.
Yeah. And I've seen so many benefits. It helps us become better problem solvers. We feel more like ourselves. We're less stressed. We're more confident. And you can get that from therapy too. And if you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It is convenient, it's accessible, affordable, and entirely online. You get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey, and you could switch therapists at any time.
I've done it. I've done it twice, actually.
I've done it too.
Yeah.
When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/fiance today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance. And as always, that info will be down there in the show notes.
Show notes. There.
All right. We're moving on to Andrei and Libby.
Andrei. So I would like to have seen more of Andrei and Libby.
Or his dad. I love his dad.
I love his dad. They're not showing enough of him.
Not enough. So they go to the Manatee Center.
I know. I'm like, they're at the aquarium. It's like, no, we're at the Manatee Center.
Okay,
I've never seen a manatee in my life.
I can
like
see
in
why
person.
Yeah, I mean, you're not like on the ocean floor a ton, are you?
No, I don't know, but it's a very Floridian thing, right?
Very Floridian. Yeah,
I'm not Floridian enough.
We don't manatee a lot here.
No,
and where would you see him in the pool
at all?
In the bathtub? Like where would you see him?
I don't know. In the ocean?
Are you in the ocean a lot?
I'm aquatic. I am very aquatic. I don't know if you know that. That's why I need swimming lessons with floaties
in New York City. This year, a manatee has joined the crowd, cruising past the nightclubs of Manhattan and continuing north. The massive animal has been spotted in the Hudson River at least 3 times last week. First off, the Chelsea and Harlem sections of Manhattan. Now, the north in Sleepy Hollow, Westchester County. That was in 2006. Were you in the Hudson River a lot in 2006?
Most likely, yes.
All right. Well, that's where you would have seen. Yeah. So, manatees they're migratory species within the United States. They're concentrated in Florida in the winter, and in the summer months, they can be found as far north as Massachusetts and also as far west as Texas.
Interesting.
But in the summer, they could be in Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Well, now you know. The more you know.
I know they're like, I don't even know what a manatee looks like. I just know they're giant.
They're the gentle giants of the sea. They're sea cows. They're so cute. They're very nice.
One. I would pet one.
They're very nice. Of course you would pet one. They're so nice.
My God, they're so cute.
They're very cute. They're like a chubby walrus-like kind of thing.
I like that.
And they're very, very gentle.
You know, Cecilia on Svalbard Island. She ate some seal the other day. I didn't like that.
Oh, that's not nice.
Cute. She didn't care for it. She's like, I don't really care for seal. And it's like, I don't care for seal either in my mouth. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, Noelle. All right. So they're at the Manatee Center. And I like how he's talking to his dad. He's like, would you try that? Would you eat that? And he's like, I would eat that.
His dad is just so cute.
He is.
He is.
Did you notice what Ellie was eating for lunch?
No. What was she eating for lunch?
A Velveeta to-go cup.
I want to eat that for lunch. I do eat that for lunch all the time. I'm out right now.
They talk about the family drama a little bit. And then we get to the birthday party. Lunch with 4 people,
minimal food.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I like Becky's hair. I think she has nice hair. I was looking.
They both have very nice hair.
I don't like Jen's hair so dark. What just happened?
They try.
No, I know. It's just like, I guess they try whatever they can work with. Did you know that there are also 3 more brothers that are just not on the show? Yeah, there's like a ton of siblings.
So
they're all from Pam and Chuck.
Okay, so they didn't have to go to the birthday dinner?
Okay, right? So I was reading because I was so curious. I'm like, I know that there's more of them. And it's like Pam got remarried, never had any more kids. And they think maybe Chuck had one daughter out of wedlock. But like, I don't know if she's like acknowledged.
Wedlock. Yeah, we can't acknowledge any kids out of wedlock.
Right. So and there's 4 boys and 3 girls.
That's insane. That's so many kids. Gross. I
know. So like, where are the other brothers, you know?
Yeah. Why is Chuck there? So baby Chuck. So they think that Andrei told her not to come.
So the sisters just turned on Elizabeth.
Of course they did. That's what they do.
Yeah, they're
TCHs. Then all of a sudden Becky's like, actually, I understand why she didn't come.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. She's a flip-flopper.
Very flip-floppy.
I don't like
they all are though. So
no,
Charlie and Megan come and no one will look at them. But I don't think that's real. I think that was a cut.
Also, that was a cut. They were the only one that came with kids. Nobody else's kids.
Yes. Why did they bring their children?
Yeah.
Did they not get the memo?
Yeah, I thought that was so weird. I'm like, why are their kids there?
Yeah, that was not right. So Becky's husband.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit like Stephen Baldwin.
I think he looks like my friend Rachel's husband. He reminds me of him all the time. He's very cute.
Very cute. So Charlie brings
he's nice too. He's
very nice.
Yeah.
Charlie brings up the drama right away. And he's like, I came here to get to the bottom of this. And it's like, well, you should have came there to celebrate your mom's birthday.
He also takes zero accountability.
Zero. And then he goes, quote, you guys canceled Charlie. That was funny.
Great.
That was very funny. He wants answers immediately. Maybe just celebrate your mom's birthday.
Yeah. Why are we doing this at my mom's birthday? And why doesn't Pam step up and be like, can we stop this right now?
She loves it.
Yeah. She loves this.
Charlie. So they talk about the barbecue and Charlie's like, who is the common denominator? Andrei fights with everyone. And then they're like, well, is Andrei a master manipulator? He is.
Right. And it's like, and he's like, what gives Andrei the right to like step into my dad's house? I guess to ask Chuck for help. And it's like, wouldn't you want your sister and your brother-in-law to be successful too? No. And why is everyone so jealous and in competition in that family?
This whole family is crazy.
Weird. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. It's very strange. And now they're worried that Andrei's going to take Libby away forever.
Be nice.
Andrei doesn't want that though.
Right. They're here. Stop.
Yeah. What do you do? Just be nice to them.
They don't want to go back to being landlocked.
Also, say Andrei is the worst person in the world. Play the game. How often do you see him?
These people.
Why? Yeah.
They can't do it. Moving on to Liz and Ed.
Why are they here? Okay.
They should be on the Single Life.
Weren't they on the Single Life last season? That's what I thought. Okay. And then Big Ed was originally on the show because of Rose on regular. Oh no, before the 90 days.
Exactly.
Right. Liz was never on these.
She was only on The Single Life.
Right, but she wasn't like a main character. She was kind of just like we meet her after like Teddy dies. Right? Like, and she kind of like steps back into his life. But like that's when she's more of a main character when they get back together then. Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna go fishing to see her grandparents.
Right. Because her grandparents raised her.
She talks about like introducing Ed to her grandparents, and then Ed is like, in his thing, he's like, yeah, we met them at their 50th wedding anniversary when we came down here.
Right. But and meanwhile, she's talking about nobody has ever met them.
Nobody. Never in the history of the life.
So
they've actually never even met anyone. They close their eyes when they go to a store, just not to even meet anyone.
Wouldn't surprise me. They're interesting.
Very interesting. She said that her grandparents raised her because her mother was focused on her brother's disability.
And she never met her dad.
Dundan's not her child.
Okay, so her child, Riley is her child, right? Because she refers to Riley, never talks like, where is Riley? Right. Maybe Riley lives predominantly with her ex or something.
Or maybe when she films. So she was married twice and divorced twice.
I didn't know that. I just thought once.
Yeah. So now also.
She's only 28.
I mean, question mark.
Right. She's only 38. Right.
She's only
48. Right. Right.
She looks really good for 50, though. I will tell you that.
She does. She's a young 50.
She's a spry 50.
She is a spry 50.
She's still fishing and everything. So yes. Ed's like, do your grandparents know about all the breakups? She's like, they know about all of the breakups. So it's like, okay, great. So we meet Richard and Lavina.
I like them.
And they're like, so what have you guys been up to? And Ed says, quote, we've been making love.
Great. Thank you so much, Ed. Thank you. I like Grandpa.
Sure. Well, yeah. Grandma is like telling Ed not to hurt her, blah, blah, blah. All right, whatever. So now she goes out with her grandparents without Ed because he's party planning. Sure.
Okay, but Grandpa makes 1,000 short jokes.
I liked it.
I like that he's like,
look, it's like me and
you're going to get picked up by a pelican because they think you're bait because you're so little. I'm like, oh my God, Grandpa. Like you, Papa.
So she goes out with her grandparents without Ed, and she said that Ed takes over most conversations, so it's better. He sounds wonderful.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's like, so he doesn't let you talk. He dominates all the conversations, and then he ruins every public thing that you go to.
Okay, good.
That's good.
So she's known Ed for a year and a half. They've broken up 400 times.
And they're already like gonna get married. Here's your engagement party.
Yeah, of course. Now, also, they keep talking about how Ed's been single forever. Hello. Have you ever seen Before the 90 Days?
No, this doesn't exist.
Okay, good.
Rose is no such thing.
Well, they talk about the age difference because she's going to have to take care of him because he's 30 years older than her.
I know. I forget that. It's like, oh, he's going to be geriatric soon.
Very soon. So now also, she talks about how they both have really bad tempers and they fight a lot. And she's worried they're going to get divorced.
So then you should get married. She's worried that that they're going to fight because he's insecure and that he's going to want to take a break and she won't go back to him. You will. This is going to happen. You're telling the future. You're looking into your tarot cards and telling the future right now. Why are you getting married? Do you know how many people do this though? They're like, I'm not sure if I should marry him. And then they marry him and then they get divorced.
Okay. But if you're not even sure you should marry him, then you shouldn't even be dating him.
Right.
Hello.
Yep.
All right.
Hello.
Moving on to Jovi, Yara.
Jovi and Yara.
So she got her green card interview and they forgot the marriage certificate. But
she stayed up till 3 a.m. with documents, Tracey.
Well, she's another one that can't speak because of her lip filler.
Yes, I know. You know, Yara, original Yara, question mark. The Yara we met.
1.0.
Yes.
2.0.
The 2.0, very pretty.
Yeah.
Minus the extensions.
You're going.
3.0 is her face is bloated now. Too much filler.
This is what happens.
Such a pretty girl. Why do that?
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
So her green card was approved and she wants to go to Prague and he wants drinks.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She was going out for drinks.
Exactly.
So they have to like focus that he's the party boy.
Exactly. So now she goes to meet her Symphony with a C and her other two friends that I cannot stand these girls. And they're like, oh, Yara's here. She brought Jovi. Welcome to Girls Drinks. This is the most staged.
Yeah,
scripted.
This isn't real.
And so they're bullying him. They're like, we should call you Jovina because you're a girl.
But also, I mean, they got the green card and he wanted to celebrate. I don't think it was wrong that he wants to celebrate it.
So they say that he has a control issue. And then
he doesn't.
Symphony is like, no, you can't go to Europe. And he said that he's like, yeah, well, I'm going to work for 3 weeks. And they're like, why can't you take off? And it's like, do you know what his job is?
But it's also like, oh, like you're being controlling.
They attack him.
Right. And it's like, I don't think what he's saying is wrong. I really don't.
I don't think so either. And then she says she wants to go to the bathroom for a bit.
Yeah. I don't blame her. She probably wants to scream into the toilet paper.
She wads it up.
Yeah.
Just lets it go. So he now talks to them about fake boobs very quickly.
Right. He's just like, all you guys have fake boobs. That's why she wants fake ones.
And then he's like, I just need you to support me in not wanting her to go to Europe because I want her to be safe. And they're like, and she's like, oh, he has trust issues.
Right. It was so choppy, all of this, that I didn't understand.
Very choppy. They were trying to go with the boob storyline and then they dropped it.
Yeah, it was so weird. Also, like they had like Yara's twin there too. Like,
yes.
Come on.
Now, this is what I think.
Tell me.
I don't know the political climate in Prague, but I don't think it's a big deal for her to go while he's away to go spend 3 weeks with her mom in Prague instead of being home alone.
But she wants to go to Ukraine. That's the problem.
She doesn't, though. She wants to go to Prague.
No, but then she says she also wants to go to Ukraine and help out.
But she can't.
But it's like, I feel like, what are you doing?
Okay, so that's the other part of it.
Yeah.
She keeps saying she needs to go help out. Doing what?
I don't know. And she doesn't know.
Are you joining the army?
Right.
Are you a human shield?
I just feel like she's like a loose cannon, and I would be worried about her going like, what is she going to go try to do?
Though.
Yeah, but like, what is she going to go even try to do? You're bringing Mila with you?
Okay, but that's where we need more information.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, sure. Go see your mom. That's fine. But that's what I mean.
Her mom's in Prague.
Do.
Like, just go to see your mom.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Go right now.
And I hate that they're like, well, Hovey, how would you feel if it was your family in New Orleans? Like, you would go alone? What?
He's like, what?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a very weird storyline because there's no information.
It was choppy.
Now, here's another no information kind of segment.
Shaeeda and Bilal.
Bilal and Shaeeda. So she's brushing her tongue. I cannot watch this.
Okay. I muted it. And I
don't want to see it. I don't want to watch it. This is one of my things.
Why do this?
I cannot watch people brush their teeth.
It doesn't always bother me. This bothered me.
It always bothers me. It's always bothered me as a child. It's always bothered me.
They're doing too much.
They're doing all of it. So now they're not agreeing on kids. So she talks to her friend, Idris, I think her name is.
Yes.
It's her best friend in Trinidad.
Eutis. Yeah.
So they discuss her wanting to have kids. And she says to Idris, quote, this is a ticklish situation. I think she's sensitive. That was very funny.
And then Idris is like, I know she's feeling breedy. She's feeling breedy. Breedy, breedy.
What are you, a frog?
That's what I mean. She's feeling breedy, and the
situation's
ticklish. Right, definitely cockroachy. That's so funny. She's feeling breedy.
Oh my god! So she said that she's getting older. She keeps saying that she's getting older. Yeah, we're all getting older, like by the minute.
I just feel like her problem isn't that. Her problem is she doesn't trust Bilal.
Right. And that is a different problem.
Right. Because it's like, listen, if he put it in the prenup, I'm pretty sure that he plans on having kids with you, but you don't trust that. So you want to have them now.
Right. So she's like, you know what? I put in the prenup, so this is going to end up in court.
Like, what are you talking about? Yes. That's what gets me.
Yes.
It's like, I just don't understand.
She's 37 years old and her friend suggests that he might waste her time, just like it happened to a friend of hers.
Right. And like waste her best years. Fine. But like, I don't know. Then why'd you marry him?
Thank you. So they're going to a fertility doctor on the Missouri-Kansas state line.
Right.
And Bilal thinks it's so weird that they're going to a fertility doctor.
He doesn't get it. He's a guy.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird at all.
I think all women should know what's going on in their bodies.
Thank you. And then you can make your own decisions.
Yes, I agree with that. We just spoke about that yesterday on my couch.
Exactly. Now, who made this doctor's face? Who is the sculptor?
Tracey, he's made of claymation.
Okay. Whoever did Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes.
Did his
Whoever
face.
did the Raisinets did his face. Tracey.
Through the grapevine.
Those are the best commercials. It's my favorite. His face, his cheekbones.
His cheekbone. He has cheek implants.
So I'm watching this.
I bet you he has like do you remember when you get breast implants and they're like, do you want these?
Yes.
And they're like a 20 cc and these are like a 400 cc. He probably got he's like, put double D's in my face.
Right. They're going to deflate. Put saline in my face.
Listen, honestly, the only thing that I would ever regret about getting cheek implants is not getting them big enough.
Right. Oh, Tracey. I see this and I'm like, he looks like, you know how there's the twins that they always compare Darcy and Stacey to, the male twins?
Yes.
That's what's happening here.
I would have walked into this office.
Maybe. Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I would have walked into this office and turned right back around and been like, oh my God, I actually came to the wrong what?
Yeah.
I thought this was the mall.
You can't look at my ovaries.
You can't look at anything. You make bad decisions, sir.
But that's what I mean. I'm going to let you base my life decisions. What did you do to yourself?
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's not just contour.
We should both go to a doctor.
You should go to a different kind.
So he calls her. He said that she's at advanced maternal age right now. And he recommends trying first. And she says that she has a 21-day cycle and she thinks that's great. And he's like, that's not great because we don't know if you're ovulating. So he wants to check her blood, check her eggs. And the doctor said you should count the pros and cons. Now, this is my problem.
Tell me.
They did not come to the doctor to ask them if they should have children.
No.
What they should have steered the conversation towards is, what are my chances of getting pregnant? Do you think I'm going to have trouble getting pregnant? How many eggs do I have? What do you think my reproductive health is? Like, what condition is my reproductive health in?
Should I freeze my eggs?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep. Should I freeze my eggs? Should we freeze embryos? Should we check his sperm? Right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because then what if they're like, you have 0 eggs?
Right. You don't know.
-4 eggs. Your eggs actually, someone dropped the whole carton.
Right. You don't even have any. Your yolks are gone.
This is all whites.
Whites aren't even good, right?
So
that's what I hear.
I mean, they're fat free, but
yeah.
He's like, all you have is an omelet.
Right. Who wants an omelet? Not me.
I like an omelet.
You like omelets.
I do. It's not like really focusing on what the information. So basically, I think that the information that you get from this doctor is what you should base a lot of decisions off of. Should you start trying? I don't think you should start trying now.
But I don't think so either. She does though.
Okay. But it went from, I want to start trying by the time I'm 40 to I want to start trying 8 weeks after we get married.
Right. Well, that's the problem because she doesn't trust Bilal. That's the problem. Don't marry him. Right. Why'd you marry him? You
shouldn't have married him.
Yeah, they should not have gotten married.
Speaking of people that should not be together, let's talk about Kim and Usman.
Okay.
Why isn't this? See, this is happily ever after, and this is not.
This is still before the 90 days.
All right. So if we're gonna go back to the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. Angela and Michael can be on happily ever after. Andrei and Libby can be on it. Liz and Ed cannot. They also should not be on 90-day fiance.
Not at all.
No one's trying to get a green card. They should be on the single life.
Yeah.
Hovi and Yara can be on it. Yes. Bilal and Shaeeda. Yes. Kim and Usman. No, that's a different show.
They would be before the 90 days.
Thank you.
Yep. I agree.
Why are they on here? So they're going to a club to meet his friends. And this is what I write down. And then I realize, oh no, this is his birthday party.
Yeah.
This is the big birthday party. A few people go and sit down in an empty club.
My head would melt in there, in a blue place, a place with just blue lights. I would pass away. I'd wither on. I can't
with
deal
loud music.
The lights freak me out. I can't do that.
So, she met his producer for the first time, which I thought was kind of weird because why wasn't his producer at the video
photo shoot? Right.
Yeah, the video shoot. But also,
the video
I'm like,
shoot,
maybe he's like the guy that's in the studio. I don't know what they consider the producer.
Neither.
And then KB arrives, and this is the man that was there for Milkshake.
The milkman.
Yeah, the milkman. He was there for
Milkshake
Gate, and she has to talk to him in private and apologize to him.
Right.
And I love what he said. This is such a great quote. He said, jealousy is like breakfast to females. They have to have it. And it's like,
I don't even eat breakfast, friend.
So then a female arrives. Allie arrives. And Kim is like, she is everything that I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, who cares that a girl is there? Why do you care?
Oh my God, this is so unattractive. So Allie comes. Apparently, she does his PR, and she talks to Allie, and Allie's like, "Oh no, we're platonic. If I wanted, basically, if I wanted to be with him, why wouldn't I be?"
Yeah, I like that she's like, well, he's a celebrity. He could have any girl in the world.
Okay, but this is what they're making them do for the TV show. Also, they don't know about this TV show. They think that they're filming a TV show because he's a celebrity.
Yes, agreed.
They don't really know. So now the next day, it seems like there was nothing happening at this party. This is
nobody's even
possibly
dancing.
More boring than Andrei and Libby Pam's.
I'd rather be
birthday.
at Pam's party.
I'd rather be at Pam's party. At least there was some kind of food.
There was no blue lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next day she's hungover, but she's very happy anyway, regardless, because she almost got thrown into the other hotel room through the headboard.
Thank you so much for that. She got the
quote,
birthday yummy.
Boom, boom, boom.
I want you in my room
to spend the night together forever in my room.
Boom, 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 boom.
I want a double boom. Okay. So she wants to talk about the second wife. So over some pepper catfish spicy soup.
Right. No, that seems like good. Probably would
like,
be a good hangover cure, but yeah, I don't want that.
Like, do you want to finish this?
It looked nice where they were on the water like that, though.
Sure. I don't want pepper catfish spicy soup. Also, why is that the only thing on the menu, Kim?
Well, she had to get something exotic. That's how it goes. I'd be like, can I have French fries?
Can I have grilled cheese? Thank you.
Right.
Gluten free?
Yeah. Oh, it's always about the grilled cheese.
Gluten free. Thank you. So she's like, how would you like me? She goes, what do you see as my involvement with these children that you want to have?
Right.
And he's like, oh, I don't care if you are or you're not, but you have to be.
Interesting.
He's like, how would you feel if I wasn't involved with Jamal? That is a different story, my friend.
I don't know. I don't think he's wrong. Like, what if he was
I don't think he's wrong, but that's not what he told her. He's definitely selling this
told her.
Because he's selling this in a different way. He told her he's going to have this other wife. She's not going to have to do anything. She's going to be in Africa. Kim's going to be. So he's
suddenly he wants one from America. Right.
Well, he's saying that he shouldn't rule it out. She doesn't think that he's planning on moving here full time. That's the other thing.
Right. She thinks he's going to like be in Nigeria and then come to America sometimes, I guess.
That's your dream?
Yeah. Right. That is my dream. That would be nice.
But I don't think that's Kim's dream.
I don't think that's Kim's dreams either. Kim's dream either.
So he said that maybe he would have an American woman. And she's like, no, that's not what you told me. And I believe her. I don't think that he told her.
Yeah. Because she said that it's a deal breaker.
But he said, but she would have to be from my tribe, Avi.
Right.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So she said no. And she also had a list of questions with her that she wrote down.
Okay. But that's smart though.
I know. I liked it.
Yeah.
So he said, now he's turning the tables and he said that he's sacrificing a lot. He can have anyone he wants.
Why do they keep trying to sell us that he could have anyone he wants? Because you know, he can't have me. Can't have you.
Well, that's question mark right there.
His music though is not bad. I actually posted one of his reels on our 90-day podcast on Instagram. You guys should go to it and watch the reel.
He's too young for me.
No, but I do like his music. He's too little.
Yeah. He's a petite man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not my first choice, but like, listen, if me and him fell in love, that's a difference. Like, we'll talk about that.
I would also like to hang out with him though.
I would also if he promised to not move here.
Not have kids with me.
And then never come here ever again. I guess we are together.
I could see that.
We're not together.
We're not together. I would hang out with him. I'd hang out with Kim too.
I like Kim.
Yeah. Me, you know, as much as she does things that piss me off, like the baby machine, second wife and stuff, I just like her.
I like her too.
Yeah.
She's likable.
She is. She's likable. And it's like, stop with the other things. You know, she stopped with the half and half up. Her hair.
She did. She talked about it on a live that she was very unhappy about the half and half. It's funny. I definitely have seen pictures of myself on stage and I'm like, well, I'm never wearing that shirt again.
Right.
So I understand.
Yeah. Oh my God. If I was on TV, I can't even imagine.
I don't want to be on TV.
I would
never
watch
don't want to be on TV. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I would like to be just my voiceover.
This is the furthest I want to be on any video.
This is too much.
Yes. This is a lot.
This is too much for me.
Yes.
Guys, we had a great time this episode. Speaking of, we got to get off of this. If you're listening to us on audio and you want to see how pretty we are, go over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, Trash Talk Podcast. And if you're listening to us on audio, if you're watching us and you think we're ugly, which is totally fine. Noelle, those are beautiful glasses. I feel like you're gonna zap my brain, so I'm gonna forget everything quickly. Okay,
I am. It's like Men in Black.
Yeah, don't do that anymore ever again. The robot dance canceled.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna cancel Charlie.
I'm pretty sure people are gonna be like, I love the robot dance.
Okay, well, listen, we all have very specific fans. If you're watching us, you think we're ugly, go over to audio, subscribe to us there. We don't care.
No, just also, listen.
Leave us a 5-star review and tell us what you love about the podcast. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you loved about the podcast. You could follow the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Noelle runs that, and she does a great job of keeping you up to date with all of the gossip. And you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can follow me at Trixie Tuzini, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of our everything about the podcast and all my upcoming stand-up comedy tour dates and everything podcast related, including the Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. But TraceyCarnazzo.com covers it all. It's right down there in the show notes, and we'll see you later.
Tell a friend.
Tell one friend. Don't tell too many people. We don't need this oversaturated.
Bye forever.
Goodbye forever.